Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Fanatic Rundown. Well, the misery continues in oil country. The Edmonton Oilers once again fall to the Vancouver Canucks, and once again by a decidedly big score. Vancouver takes down the Edmonton Oilers 6-2 tonight in Vancouver. The Edmonton Oilers, they had the best possible start you could have asked for in this hockey game. They came out flying. They were throwing puck after puck at Thatcher Demko. Demko just showing why he's an early Vezina candidate already and why the Vancouver Canucks are where they are in the standings right now. He has just been excellent so far this year. He kept the Oilers at bay. They only picked up the one goal, but hey, at least it was a 1-0 lead. It was something to start with. But then it all falls off the rails as it has so many times already this season. Before we knew it, it was 3-1 Vancouver. I think the shots at one point were 19-5 or something like that. And Vancouver had 2 goals off of 5 shots, and it just kept escalating from there. The Oilers had bad breaks in this one. I believe in the third period, Fogle had a goal called back that would have made it 4-3 at that point. I know they said it was a kicking motion on the replay, and if you zoom right in, he's certainly making a kicking motion, but you can also see behind his skate a stick pushing his skate into that motion. So that goal not counting, obviously a huge backbreaker for the Oilers, and then the Canucks obviously just continue to add to their score from there and pull out the 6-2 victory. The Oilers finishing with 42 shots tonight. They did. It's hard to say in a 6-2 loss that they did a lot of things right, but they did. But of course, they didn't do everything right. They, once again, boneheaded plays, and once again, the goaltending just was not good enough. Not all 6 goals were on Stuart Skinner for sure, but I'd say at least 3, 4 of them probably. Skinner's got to be better. As we all know, I mean, this team, we just haven't seen enough from either Skinner or Campbell. A goaltender has to be on Ken Holland's wish list. And Ken Holland's name is on a lot of people's wish list on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it right now. I don't think Ken Holland's getting fired, and I still don't think Jay Woodcroft is getting fired just yet either. I think, pardon me, still battling here a bit of sickness, but if the game on Thursday against the San Jose Sharks goes bad, I think that is when we will see something definitive happen. I don't know if it's a firing, but I've mentioned a few times, I think Dustin Schwartz is makes the most immediate sense to me for an immediate change, because I know a trade is going to be very hard to do. I don't want to see Jay Woodcroft fired, at least not yet. But each loss pushes the Oilers closer and closer to having to make that decision. And once again, the effort, while it, like I said, it started out great. You couldn't have asked for a much better start than the Oilers got. And it just shows what a great goaltender can do for you. Demko kept the Canucks in it until they could get going, and the Oilers were badly out shooting him in the first, but the shots finished just 42 for the Oilers, 35 for the Vancouver Canucks. So they finished within 7 shots. They just own the Oilers this year. There's just no two ways about it. 6 goals in one game, 8 goals in one game, and I believe they got 4 in the other. So just simply racking it up on the Oilers this year. The Oilers just have no answer for them, and right now, Vancouver and Vegas are the powerhouses in the Pacific Division, and even Anaheim's on quite the tear. Good for them, but just really, really bad for the Edmonton Oilers. We can look back to last year, where the Oilers were 7-3 after the first 10, and then went 3-7 in the next 10. But we gotta start seeing something going the Oilers' way here. Good efforts, and like I said, it's hard to say in a 6-2 loss it was a good effort, but the Oilers did finish with 42 shots tonight, and for a lot of it, they did look good. It's just this score just makes it look absolutely horrible. And some people will just say it was absolutely horrible, but I think the Oilers were, sorry, pardon me, better than that. But unfortunately, this score does not show that in any way whatsoever. So, like I said, guys, I think this team needs to find a way, whatever they have to do. Bring in a goaltender. I know UC Saros is the popular choice. $5 million. Campbell going out, Saros coming in. The money works there. Would Nashville even entertain giving up Saros? I don't know. Might be a complete non-starter, but I know the Predators have another young goaltender. I believe his name's Askarov, if I have that correct. Anyway, he's coming up through the system, so maybe they'd entertain a Saros trade in that regard, but I don't know. The Oilers got to figure out something here. I hope it's not a firing, but like I said, if this continues, or if the Oilers especially lose to the San Jose Sharks on Thursday, something is going to have to come down the pipe, and I don't know. I don't think we're going to see anything before Thursday, but I could be wrong. It's just simply not good enough, guys. We all know it, and it's the same mistakes over and over again. Poor defensive play, goals on the transition, goaltending not good enough, defense not good enough in front of them, and generating 42 shots, and we can only pick up 2 goals off of 42 shots. This team is really good at generating shots, it seems, on some nights, but their finish is just not there, and once again, an inability to finish, facing a strong goaltender. Both Thatcher Demko and Casey DeSmith have given the Oilers trouble this year, so I don't know if it would have mattered, but Demko clearly a difference maker for the Vancouver Canucks tonight, and they just keep on rolling, and the Oilers just keep on dropping. So I think that's all I got to say on this one, guys, but I know we're all angry, we're all frustrated, so let me know your thoughts on the game, what you think the Oilers should do, who do you think should get fired, who should they trade for. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.